Hi, this is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Glen Allen. More specifically, I am off the Hungary Road corridor, and today we're going to take a look at a 2-bedroom, 2 full and 1 half bath townhome. The townhome is actually across the street. And the reason I started on this side of the street is I wanted to show you something here really briefly. A couple months ago, I was interviewed by a local news channel, and they were talking about how to buy a foreclosure in that new segment. And part of what I shared was when you're going through a neighborhood and you see a house with a bunch of stickers and a few placards in the door and window, that typically means that home is either going to or has already been to foreclosure. And I just happened to, of course, come to cover this townhome today, and lo and behold, across the street, that's exactly what I saw. Whenever I enter a subdivision, I'm always on the lookout for things that could potentially affect the market value of the property that I'm going to look at or show to a prospective buyer. And of course, I saw that. It doesn't necessarily mean anything by itself, but if we see a number of homes that have recently undergone foreclosure or are in the process, that definitely could be a factor in market value. One of the things I really like about this subdivision is it's very well maintained. The asking price is just a little bit over the tax assessment, and I'm pretty impressed here with what I see as far as the condition in this 1988 build townhome. Okay, as we come in, we have a coat closet here to the right, and of course stairs going up, and formal living room space here to my right. Yesterday I was called by a really nice lady that was interested in buying a home, and she said that she went on either Zillow or Trulia and entered her information, and within the next 5 or 10 minutes she started getting a whole bunch of phone calls from agents, and she just had no idea why or kind of what happened. And I explained to her that typically those sites will charge agents for advertising, and that's actually where they make a very significant income. And I'll give you an example. Trulia and Zillow will market a zip code to real estate agents, and we have agents that'll buy multiple zip codes, and they vary in value depending on how popular they are with agents. Some of that's related probably to property value and the size of the area. What happens is some agents will spend $3, $5, or even up to $10,000 or more locally to be one of the agents that receives those inquiries. So as soon as you enter your information, of course, that information is forwarded to you as an agent, and you potentially have a good buyer's lead. And that's one of the reasons that when you go on these websites, number one, you don't want to really leave your information unless you just like getting unsolicited calls like that. Secondly, it's another reason to work with a buyer's agent. And what the buyer's agent is going to do is be your one resource that if you have any questions, need to see a property, need help in navigating the process, you just have one point of contact and don't have random people contacting you all hours of the day and night and trying to solicit your business. If you are like me, I already get enough unsolicited calls from everything from vehicle maintenance to drug addiction, rehab services to business loans. I mean, the list goes on and on. It seems like it's getting worse. So I definitely am not a big believer in contacting people that don't want to be contacted. Those sites also are pretty inaccurate when it comes to the information that they share. I said on a previous video, they will often put homes on their site that aren't even for sale. The home across the street that I just showed you, the previous owners or the current owners missed probably 3 or more payments. That home may show up as being for sale, and it's not yet for sale. The bank may not have gone through their whole process. There is no for sale sign, and you just simply can't buy it, but those sites will advertise it. So I wanted to share with you kind of some insider information there on how those websites work and why it's a good idea to avoid them. All agents in this area, and there's about 4,000 or so agents in Metro Richmond area, we share the same inventory. So any home that's available in our MLS, which is our database, will be able to be handled by any agent that is a member. And typically, that's about 99% of realtors here locally. And so it makes it a real efficient system for finding and buying homes. There's no need to go out and search several different websites. I can set you up on an automatic search, which once your criteria is entered, any home that hits the market, immediately it will be emailed to you. So you will see it in real time. Your list will also be updated when those homes go off the market. They will come off of your list. So it makes it a real efficient way to search. And I do that with no charge. There's no obligation. You do have to talk to me, but only for just a few minutes. I'm not going to pester you. You're not going to get weekly calls from me or anything like that. You'll just simply receive the information that you requested, and you can review it on your own schedule. Now, you're not going to have a well done, informative video like this for each one of those, but you will at least have multiple pictures and all the basics you would need in order to decide if that home was right for you. If you know someone that is interested in buying or selling a home, or is interested in the rent-to-own program, we've got homes for rent starting at $12.50 a month. I'd be happy to chat with you or with them. My number is 402-7788. It can be reached on the web, Richmond Area Foreclosures, on Facebook, on YouTube, under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Thanks so much for taking a tour. Have a great day.